Okay, we want to find the critical points on this, and we need to determine whether they're maximums, minimums, or a point of inflection. It's an x cubed. We know x cubes are going to come in here and do like that. So we're trying to find this relative minimum, this relative maximum, and then the point of inflection, the center point where it sort of turns, its bending is going one way and then it switches the other. Well, let's deal with the minimum and the relative maximum first. What we know is true, the tangent line will have a slope of 0 there and a slope of 0 there. So that's great. All we need to do now, what tells us the slope of that any point on that black line? The derivative. So if we take the derivative of the equation, that's 9x squared minus 36x. Nice and simple. That equation tells you the slope anywhere on the black line. Well, we want to know, hey, when does that 9x squared minus 36x give us a slope answer of 0? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find when that happens. Well, let's finish it out. Factor out a 9x, leave behind x minus 4, 0. Now, so we set 9x equal to 0, set x minus 4 equal to 0. Divide by 9, obviously x is 0. Add 4, x is 4. It happens at 0 and 4. Now, if we look back up here, just sort of in our heads, we can say, hey, 0, 4. On a number line, left to right, 0 comes first. So this is the 0 comma something, and this is the 4 comma something. So we know the relative maximum is at 0 something and the relative minimum is at 4 comma something. How do we figure out the heights? Well, just plug 0 and 4 into the original equation. The original equation, if we can get the board to move, we could figure out what it is. But I think I know that it was 3x cubed minus 18x squared minus 4. It only seems to want to move down. So here was our original equation. It was 3x cubed minus 18x squared minus 4. Let's see if it'll move this time. Yes, there it did move. Okay, so we're going to plug in 0 and 4, and that'll tell us the y values. So we take the derivative, set it equal to 0, solve it, figure out the x's, and then plug the x's back into the original equation. 3 times 0 cubed minus 18 times 0 squared minus 4, that's easy enough. That's negative 4 because all that goes away. So 0, negative 4 is one of our solutions. I now need to plug in 4 into the equation. So 3 times 4 cubed minus 18 times 4 squared minus 4. So we need to solve this. I'm going to tell you right now, boom, 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 that comes out to be 100. All right, so that's 4 comma negative 100. It's going to be negative 100. Looked at my answer key. 4, negative 100. And we can see back up here for negative 100, 0, negative 4. 0, negative 4. Scroll up. Won't scroll up again. Okay, well, we'll just have to trust it. So this right here, 4, negative 100 is our relative minimum. And 0, negative 4 is our relative maximum. Now all we need is the point of inflection. The point of inflection. So how do I find the point of inflection? You take the second derivative and set it equal to 0. Do the same process. So our original derivative was 9x squared minus 36x. So if we take the derivative of that, it's going to be 18x minus 36. It'll be 18x minus 36. That is our second derivative. Now I just set it equal to 0, and I can see x is 2. Move your 36 over and divide by 18. X is 2. Plug 2 back into that original equation to find the y value. Oops. So we're going to plug 2 into the original equation. Now remember, the original equation was 3x cubed minus 18x squared minus 4. So I plug 2 in there. 3 times 2 cubed minus 18 times 2 squared minus 4. So 3 times that, that's what, 24. 18 times, oops, sorry about that. That's a big minus there. 18 times 4 is what? 72 minus 4. So that's going to be negative 52. So 2, negative 52 is our point of inflection. It takes a lot of work. You just got to keep at it. You find the derivative, set it equals 0, get your x values, plug it back into the original, then take the second derivative, set it equals 0, plug that number, that x value, back into the original, and you have your points.